All right, let's talk about something I know a lot of you have thought about. You've got this amazing idea for a digital product, right? But it's just stuck as an idea. Well, today, we're going to change that. We're going to walk through how you can take that idea and turn it into something real, something you can actually sell, and do it all this weekend.
You know that feeling, right? The concept is there, it's brilliant, you know it could genuinely help people, but the weeks just keep rolling by, and it's still just a note on your phone or a draft in a folder. You just feel stuck.
Well, there's a name for that feeling. It's called the overthinking trap. This is where you get so caught up in planning and perfecting and researching that you never get to the actual doing. It's classic analysis paralysis, and honestly, it's the #1 killer of great ideas. So let's just take a minute and really look at this overthinking trap, because if we can understand why we get stuck, it becomes so much easier to break free. And trust me, if this feels a little too real for you, you are definitely not alone. It's a super common roadblock for creators.
Do any of these excuses sound familiar? Oh, I'll launch it once I have more followers. Or I really need to build a fancy custom website first. And my personal favorite, it's just not perfect yet. These are the mental roadblocks we put in our own way. We convince ourselves we need some complicated system or the absolute perfect niche before we can even begin. But what if that's all just a story we're telling ourselves?
This is exactly where the solution starts. It all begins with a really simple but powerful shift in your mindset. It's about moving your focus away from this impossible goal of perfect and aiming for something much more achievable. Done.
This right here, this is the entire philosophy. The whole point of launching something in a weekend is to force yourself to take action. It's about getting something, anything, real out into the world so you can get feedback, learn, and build momentum. It's all about progress over perfection every single time.
So what are we actually building here? Let's get really clear on the goal. We're not creating some huge 100-hour video course. Nope. We are creating what we'll call your first digital asset. And what is that? It's just a simple little product that solves one very specific problem for one very specific type of person. That's it. It's small, it's focused, and it's totally achievable.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Let's get practical. Here is the step-by-step action plan to get you from just an idea to a finished product in about 48 hours. This is your roadmap, clear and simple.
And this is the whole thing, the 6-step blueprint. First, you choose your niche and you do it quickly, no overthinking allowed. Then you pick a really simple format. You create your offer around solving that one problem. Then you actually build the thing, set up a super simple way to get paid, and finally, you start telling people about it. That's the entire journey.
And check out how simple your product can be. Seriously, we are not talking about some massive production. Your first product could just be a helpful PDF guide, a one-page checklist, a useful template for something like Canva or Google Sheets, or even a short mini course with just a few simple videos. The whole idea here is simplicity and value.
And the best part? You don't need to buy anything to make these. You can write your guide right inside of Google Docs. You can design a beautiful template using the free version of Canva. You can shoot a great little video course on the phone that's in your pocket right now. You already have all the tools you need, for real.
And this leads us to such a critical point. This idea that you have to spend a bunch of money on fancy software or learn some complex tech before you can make your first dollar, it's one of the biggest myths out there. You truly already have everything you need to get started today.
This comparison says it all, doesn't it? We think we need a professional website, but you know what? A simple Google Doc that explains your offer works just fine to start. We think we need a huge audience, but you can start by selling to people you already know. We think we need complicated sales funnels, when all you really need is a payment link from Stripe or PayPal. See the difference?
Look, when you strip away all the noise and all the things you think you need, it really just boils down to these two things. You need a product that actually solves a real problem, and you need a simple way for people to give you money for it. If you have those two things, you have a business. Everything else can come later.
And this is where it gets really exciting. Because when you do this, you're not just making a one-time sale. You are creating your very first digital asset. Think about it. It's something you build once, and then you can sell it over and over and over again. It's such a powerful first step toward building something much, much bigger.
So if you take just one single thing away today, I hope it's this. Done is better than perfect.
Shipping your idea, getting it out into the world, even if it's not 100% flawless, is infinitely more valuable than keeping a perfect idea locked away in your head forever.
So I want to leave you with this question. Just think for a second about your skills, your knowledge, your own life experiences. What's one specific problem that you know how to solve for somebody else? What tiny, simple guide or checklist or template could you create to solve it for them this weekend?